Hi, I'm Joe Flint, entertainment reporter for the Los Angeles Times, and here are the stories we are looking at today. Jay Leno made his return to late night on Monday night, and he drew about 6.6 million viewers, easily beating David Letterman and ABC's Nightline. This really probably wasn't much of a surprise, considering that NBC promoted the heck out of him during the Olympics, and there might have been some curiosity about Leno's return. That said, his numbers were still off from what he closed out at last May when he retired from his first stint as The Tonight Show host. In terms of Conan O'Brien's numbers, though, Leno still far outpaced his successor, short-lived successor. But really we'll have to see what happens the next few weeks to evaluate how Leno's going to do versus Letterman, whether there is any long-term impact of the publicity beating he took over the last 2 months. But so far he was off to a pretty decent start, even if the material, in this reporter's opinion, seemed a little tired. The other story we're looking at today is a battle between Walt Disney and Cablevision. Cablevision is the big cable operator in New York City and Long Island, and they may not be carrying Walt Disney's Channel 7 ABC station in Manhattan for much longer. The two are at odds over money that ABC wants to be paid by Cablevision to carry the signal. These feuds go on all the time in the industry, but they're getting more vocal and more public over the last several months. You may recall Time Warner Cable and Fox had a similar fight in December. The interesting thing with this one, of course, is ABC has set a deadline of midnight Sunday for Cablevision to strike a deal. What happens Sunday night? The Oscars are on. So basically ABC is holding the Oscars hostage, hoping that'll bring Cablevision to the table. I've covered Cablevision for a long time, and they don't seem like the kind of company that's going to blink. Public perception and taking a beating in the press isn't something that phases these guys. I mean, they own the New York Knicks. I don't need to say anything else. But this one will be interesting to see how it shakes out, and the risk in all these battles is if they get too ugly, Washington gets involved, and then the entire industry loses.